सर अभी डेट नहीं आई।
डेट नहीं, ओके। स्कूल में कितने हो गए चैप्टर्स?
सर वेक्टर चल रहा है।
प्रैक्टिस हो रहे हैं, ओके। सो सीक्वेंस में ही कर रहे हैं, 3D प्रोबेबिलिटी रहता है।
यस सर।
ओके ओके ओके, गुड। Okay, Kush, if you will get the time, please try to solve the questions of NCERT examples. Okay.
यस
ठीक है, we start कर देते हैं. Lecture can join. Next, we will start with vectors. What is a vector? Physical quantities are divided into two categories. Physical quantities are divided into two categories. Okay. First is scalar quantity. And second is vector quantity. Now, what is scalar quantities? What is scalar quantities? Those quantities which have only magnitude are called scalar quantity. Second is vector quantity. The quantities. Okay, for example, scalar quantity, for example, mass, उसकी कोई direction नहीं होती, volume, density, temperature. These are all scalar quantities. Okay, we will write the example. They don't have any direction. They have only magnitude. For example, the unit of measurement of mass is kg. So it do not give you any direction. It will just give you the mass. Okay. Now we have a vector quantity. Those quantities which have both magnitude and direction. Are called vector quantities. Okay, so vector quantities means which have both magnitude as well as direction. So for example, displacement have both magnitude and direction, or we can say velocity, acceleration, force. So all these quantities have both magnitude as well as direction. That's why these are called the vector quantities. Okay, so this is the difference between the scalar and the vector quantity. So this chapter is vector, so we will do the detail of the topic which are there in the vectors. Hello Mitri, my voice is audible. Mitri, my voice is audible. Mitri and Lakshya, please reply. My voice is audible. Okay.
यस
Lakshya. Okay. Lakshya, you are late 15 minutes. Mitri, you're also late. Okay, Mitri, yesterday we have completed our last topic, that is linear differential equations. Okay, आप नहीं आए थे कल, तभी ठीक थी. Okay, okay, okay. ठीक है Mitri, good. Okay, ठीक है. मित्री होमवर्क किया था इससे पहले डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन जो हमने लास्ट वीक टॉपिक्स कवर किए थे वो कंप्लीट कर लिया था.
यस सर, लास्ट टाइम जो दिया था आपने कंप्लीट कर लिया था.
ओके ओके गुड. लक्ष्य कल होमवर्क हो गया था कंप्लीट.
यस सर, बस कुछ वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स रहती है.
वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स रहती हैं. अभी उसमें डाउट है या अभी ट्राई नहीं किया?
सर डाउट नहीं है, अभी करने बाकी है, थोड़े से ही है.
ओके 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 ठीक है, उसको प्लीज कंप्लीट करिएगा. ठीक है, एंड इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट वी कैन डिस्कस इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. अभी आप आए नहीं थे इसलिए मैंने फिर वेक्टर स्टार्ट कर दिया था. तो और कोई डाउट तो नहीं है लक्ष्य डिफरेंशियल में?
नो सर.
Okay, but next Saturday I will check the homework. Okay, of complete differential equations. And Mitri, same with you. Homework कर लिया था आपने जो भी हमने last topic किया था?
यस सर, बस कल का छोड़ के लास्ट टाइम जो आपने बताया वो कर लिया था.
Okay, okay, good. So next Saturday I will check your homework also for the differential equation. Okay. Now we have started the vectors. So what the vector? Physical quantities are divided into two categories. First is the scalar quantity and second is the vector quantity. Okay, so what is a scalar? Those quantities which have only magnitude and no direction are called the scalar quantities. For example, mass, volume. These quantities have only magnitude. That's why these are called a scalar quantity. Now next is vector quantity. Those quantities which have both magnitude and direction is called the vector quantities. For example, displacement, velocity, acceleration. Okay, so these are the vector quantities. Any doubt in this?
नो सर.
Okay, then please note down this and confirm me, then we will start the next topic. Okay, Kush. And Alexia Mitri, please confirm once this done.
डन सर.
Okay, Mitri, very good. Alexia, this done. Okay, very good. Okay, next is our directed line segment. Directed line segment is a vector. Denoted as AB or simply as this, and read as vector AB or vector A or vector. So what does this mean? For example, if you have a line segment like this, okay, this is A and this is B. Direction it's like this. So this can be represented by this vector AB or by this vector A. Okay, and this is read as vector AB or we can say vector. Hope this is clear. So please note down this and confirm me. Mitri. Okay, Kush. Mitri, this one. Okay, very good. Now, next is the point A. The point A where the point A where the vector AB start is called the initial point, called the initial point, called the initial point, and the point B, where it ends, is called its terminal point. Called it terminal point. Okay. So the point where the vector AB start is called the initial point, and the point where B, where it ends, is called the terminal point. So for example, this one, this is point A, this is B. This is the initial point, and this is the terminal point. Okay, please note on this point. Okay, Mitri, let's finish this time. Okay, let's share this time. Okay, very good. Now next is the distance between initial and terminal point. The distance between initial and terminal point of a vector is called the magnitude. It's called the magnitude. Okay, or we can say length. Magnitude, or we can say length of the vector. Denoted as AB, or magnitude of A. Okay. This arrow indicates the direction of the vector. Okay. So we'll write this point also. The arrow indicate the direction of the vector. The direction of the vector. Please note on that. Okay, good. Okay, let's do it. Good. Mitri, this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next we have types of vector. Type of vector. So the first one is zero vector. Zero vector. A vector whose initial and terminal point coincide, called called a zero vector. Okay, or we can say null vector or null vector and denoted as okay. Please note down this definition or let me know if you have any doubt in this one. This is lecture question with 3. This one, shall we start next? Okay. Okay, lecture Maitri and Kush this time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next start करते हैं. Next is the unit vector. Unit vector means having magnitude of 1. So a vector whose magnitude is 1 is called a unit vector. So a vector whose magnitude is unity, that is 1 is called a unit vector. Okay. So the unit vector and the direction of given vector A called given vector A is denoted by A cap. Okay. So if we have this vector, we need to find the unit vector of this. Then we will divide this by its magnitude, and the unit vector for this one is denoted by this. So we can say A cap is equal to vector A by its magnitude. Okay, Mitri, Lakshya and Kush, this clear? Okay, very good, Kush. Okay, Lakshya. Okay, Mitri. Okay, Lakshya. Next is co-initial vector. Please note down this and tell me that what is a co-initial vector. Okay? From the name only आप मुझे बता सकते हैं. Okay, please इसको note कीजिए and tell me that what are co-initial vector. Same initial point. Very good, Kush. Correct. Okay, so co-initial means same initial point. So we can say two or more vectors having the same initial point are called co-initial vectors. Okay, please note down this, confirm me, then we will start the next one. Okay, good. Mitri and Lakshya this time. Shall we start next? Okay. Lakshya this time.
Done, sir.
Okay, good. Now fourth one. Fourth is collinear vector. Vectors. Okay. Two or more vectors. Two or more vectors are said to be collinear are said to be collinear if they are parallel. They are parallel to the same line. To the same line. The same line, irrespective of their magnitude and direction. Irrespective of their magnitude, and direction. Okay, so the last point is very important. Irrespective of their magnitude and direction. Okay, so what are collinear vectors? Vectors are said to be collinear if they are parallel to the same line. So for example, if you have this line, okay, and to this we have some vectors like this: A, we have vector B, we have vector C. So all these vectors are parallel to this line. Okay, so these vectors are called the collinear vector because they are parallel to the same line. So it is possible that they have the different magnitude, they have different direction. Different means opposite direction, but we will say that these are collinear vectors. Okay, Kush, Lakshan, Mitri,
Yes, sir.
please note on this and confirm me, then we will start it. Next. Okay. Okay, Mitri, please confirm.
Done, sir.
Okay. Next is equal vector. Mitri, please tell me what are equal vectors
सर जिनका मैग्नीट्यूड इक्वल हो
and direction.
सर डायरेक्शन भी सेम हो
Direction. Okay, so vector are said to be equal if they have the same magnitude and direction. So two vectors A and B, two vectors A and B are said to be equal. Are said to be equal if they have the same magnitude. If they have the same magnitude and direction. Okay. If they have the same magnitude and direction, and written as vector A is equal to B. Okay, please note on this. Okay, let's share. Okay, good. Now we will start the next one. Next is negative of a vector. Negative of a vector. So what is negative of a vector? A vector whose magnitude is the same as that of a given vector like say AB. Okay, but direction is opposite to that of it. Is opposite to that of it. Is called negative. It's called negative of the given vector. Okay. For example, vector BA is negative. It's negative of the vector. It's negative of the vector AB. Okay. So you can say BA is negative of AB. So negative vector क्या होता है? इसकी डायरेक्शन तो सेम होती है, बट सॉरी जिसका मैग्नीट्यूड सेम होता है, बट डायरेक्शन अपोजिट होती है. So for example, if you have vector AB, then its negative vector is BA. क्योंकि यहाँ डायरेक्शन डिफरेंट है. This is start from A and end at B. This is start from B and end at A. So BA is equal to minus AB. Okay, this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Please note on this. Okay, let's do it. Good. Good. Okay, complete. Shall we start next? Good. This done. Okay. Now next one. Next, try this question. Represent graphically. First is a displacement. Of 40 kilometer, 30 degree west of south. Second is 60 kilometer, 40 degree east of north. Third one, 50 kilometer southeast. Okay, so please try first one and tell me the answer. Okay, I will draw the direction for you so that you can further continue. So these are the direction. This is north, this is south, this is east, and this is west. Okay, please complete the first one, then let me know. I will draw this and you will match the answer. Okay, kuch this done. Maitri and Lakshya, please confirm once this done.
Done, sir.
Okay, Lakshya, this done.
Done.
Okay, very good. Now the first one, displacement of 40 kilometer, 30 degree east west of south. Displacement 40 kilometer, 30 degree west of south. So this is south. Okay, so आपको कहाँ जाना है? 30 degree south के यहाँ west. So this is this. So this angle is 30 degree. Okay, सबका आंसर सेम था? कुछ लक्ष्य में थी?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Then please do the second and third, and let me know. I will draw the graph of this question. Okay, good.
Done, sir.
Okay. Lakshya, this one. Okay. Next is 60 kilometer, 50 degree east of north. So this is north. इससे आपको 40 degree east में जाना. So this will be like this one. Okay. ये हो जाएगा, this is 40 degree. Now next one, 50 kilometers southeast. Southeast means बिल्कुल center में आ जाएगा ये, like this. Okay. So this is 45 and this is 45. Okay. कुछ लेक्चर में थी same answer से सबका?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Next, we will start. Next. Classify the following. Classify the following. Classify the following as scalar and vectors. Scalar and vectors. Okay. The first one is 10 kg. Second is 10 meter northwest. 10 meter northwest. Third is 10 Newton. Fourth is 30 kilometer per hour. Fifth is 50 meter per second towards north. Sixth is 10 raised power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, tell me one by one. First one, me 3. This is what? Scalar or vector?
Scalar.
Very good. Question. Second one, this is what? Scalar or vector?
Vector.
Very good. Lecture. Third one, 10 Newton.
Vector.
Very good. Fourth one, 30 kilometer per hour. This is what?
Just vector.
Fourth one, 30 kilometer per hour. Question election.
Scalar.
This one is okay. Push. This is what? Scalar. Very good. This is scalar. देखिए यहाँ से magnitude है. This is speed. Direction नहीं. The speed is a scalar quantity. अगर velocity होता, then this will be a vector quantity. Okay. Fifth one. Fifth is what? Scalar or vector?
Vector.
This is vector. Very good. Last one, coulomb. So this is a unit of charge, which is a scalar. Okay. So please note down this and let me know. Then we will start the next one. Okay, good. May 3 and lecture, please confirm.
Done, sir.
Okay. The next one. Third. In figure 1. In figure 1, which of the vectors are? Which of the vectors are? Which of the vectors are? First is collinear. Collinear. Second is equal. Third is co-initial. Co-initial. Okay. So let me draw this. and this means 1 unit. Okay, on a magnitude say 1 unit. So this means 1 unit. So please tell me which are collinear vector and which are equal vector and which are co-initial vector. Okay, Kush, very good. This is correct. You know, थोड़ा सा confusion हो रहा है. Just give me a minute. These two are equal. Leave this. These two are equal. So this is A, this is C, this is D. Now, Kush,
So,
बिल्कुल ठीक. Okay.
सर आपने क्या बोला अभी ए और सी इक्वल भी है ना?
हाँ, ये equal है. This
तो
magnitude is
लेकिन वो कोलिनियर भी तो हो सकता है ना?
collinear होंगे. Very good. So Me3 AC are collinear. Very good. And Lakshya AC collinear. Very good. Very good. AC are equal. So collinear की अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं, then you have given me two answers. That okay, first give me the answer for collinear. है ना, आपने AC दिया but that is incomplete. और भी कुछ answers हैं? Just tell me for collinear. AC collinear है, good, but कुछ missing है इसमें. कोई बता सकते हैं collinear क्या मिस हो रहा है? अभी मुझे जो अभी मुझे जो आंसर मिले दैट इज ए एंड सी आर कोलिनियर. अभी तक सबने सिर्फ ये बताया. मेथ्री व्हाट इज ए डी?
सो वो भी तो कोलिनियर हुआ ना, क्योंकि
वो भी कोलिनियर. Okay, these three are collinear. Okay, because if we we will draw a line here, and A will be parallel to that line, C will be parallel to that line, and D is also parallel to that line. Therefore, A, C, D are collinear vectors. Okay, then for the equal, I got answer A and C. Very good, that's correct. Next is co-initial vector. Okay, so co-initial means having the same initial point. So the answer for that, co-initial कौन से होंगे vectors? A, B, C, D. A कैसे co-initial हुआ लक्ष्य? लक्ष्य A कैसे co-linear हुआ? Sorry, B, C, D. So the answer is B, C, and D. Mitri, is this clear?
सर कैसे सर?
What is mean by co-initial vector?
सो उनके इनिशियल सेम होने चाहिए पॉइंट्स.
Initial सेम होना चाहिए. तो अगर C का ये initial point है,
अच्छा ओके सर मैंने सोचा सर ये इनिशियल होके नहीं दूसरा भी तो हो सकता है, एंडिंग पॉइंट भी तो हो सकता है.
डायरेक्शन जो ये है ना C की, this one.
ओके सर, यस सर.
Okay. अच्छा B में sorry मैंने डायरेक्शन शो नहीं किया. This is the direction of B. Okay. So this is the direction, and for the D this is the direction. That's why C is the initial points for B, C, and D. This clear?
यस सर.
Okay. So we will start the next question. Next is in figure 2, identify the following vectors. Identify the following vectors. Following vectors. So the first one is co-initial. Second is equal. Third is collinear but not equal. Collinear but not equal. Okay. So the figure is this one. This is your vector A. This is your vector D. This is your vector C. This is your vector B. Okay. This is D. This is C. This is A. D. So tell me the answer one by one. First is co-initial vector. Okay, Kush. Very good. This is correct. Mitri and Lashya. नहीं नहीं मित्री not correct. दोबारा check
एक मिनट
लक्ष्य बिल्कुल ठीक है मित्री, this is correct. लक्ष्य कौन से होंगे इसमें co-initial vectors? Very good, Lakshya, this is correct. The co-initial are A and D because they have the same initial point. Very good. A and D. Next, second is equal vector. Please tell me which are the equal vectors in this case. नहीं कुछ not correct. नहीं Mitri not correct. Yes, Lakshya, this is correct. Very good. This is correct. Mitri and Kush, please check your answer for the equal vector. Very good, Mitri. This is correct. Kush, what is the answer? Kush, what is the correct answer? Equal vectors, same magnitude and direction. Program direction check karte hain. These two have different directions. These two have the same direction as well as magnitude. So equal vectors are B and D. Okay, Kush, clear hua? Okay. Tell me the third one. Collinear but not equal. Name and three not correct. Nine not correct. Collinear but not equal. नहीं कुछ correct नहीं लक्ष्य correct नहीं है. Yes, this is correct. Kush. Maitri, this is correct. Lakshya, what's the answer for the third one? नहीं BD कैसे हो सकते हैं? BD collinear है but equal भी है क्योंकि direction same है. उसने कहा but not equal. So check this. Direction ये है, यहाँ direction opposite है. So but collinear है. So the correct answer is A and C. Clear हो लक्ष्य?
Yes.
Okay, good. Next, we will start the next topic. Next is parallelogram law of addition. Parallelogram law of addition of vectors. Addition of vectors. So what is this parallelogram law? If two vectors A and B are represented in magnitude and direction by the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram then their sum C is represented by the diagonal of the parallelogram, which is co-initial with the given vectors, with the given vectors. Okay, so what does this mean? So the theorem is, if two vectors A and B are represented in magnitude and direction by the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then the sum is represented by the diagonal of the parallelogram. Okay, so that means first of all we will draw a parallelogram. Okay, now the theorem is, if two vectors are represented in magnitude and direction by the two adjacent sides of the parallelogram. So these are the adjacent sides. Let this vector be A and this be B. Then the sum of these two vectors, if you need to find the sum of these two vectors, then its sum is represented by the diagonal of the parallelogram. Okay, so this is the diagonal of the parallelogram. Its sum is given by this one. So this diagonal A plus B, this will give you the sum of these two. Okay, so we have, let this be A, B, C, D. Let this be A, B, C, D. This clear? So we can say that this one, AB, okay, this AB vector plus AD vector is equal to vector AC. This clear? Anyone have a doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay, Lakshya, be clear one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then please note on this. Then we will start. Okay, good. Okay, Mr. Good. Okay, very good. Next is, after this, we have triangle law of addition of vectors. Okay. So what is this triangle law of vector addition? For example, if we have a triangle, okay, and this is AB and C. Now suppose we have this, direction is this. Now take in this way, that from A to C, you have a two path. First is this, you go through at point B. From B, you go here, or you have directly approach from A to C like this. So we can say that AB plus BC is equal to AC. Okay. So this depends on the direction. This is a triangle of vector addition. So this depends on the direction. If the direction is this, then you can say AB plus BC is equal to AC. क्योंकि आप डायरेक्टली आप पॉइंट सी पे फ्रॉम ए कैसे रीच कर रहे हैं, या तो आप डायरेक्टली कर रहे हैं या फिर थ्रू दिस पाथ. So that's why AC is equal to AB plus BC. This clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Please note down this, confirm me. Okay, my 3. Okay. Next, we will do some properties of addition of vectors. Next is properties of addition of vectors. Properties of addition of vectors. Of vectors. So first is A plus B is equal to B plus A. B plus A. Okay, so that means commutative. Commutative. Please note down this. Then after this, we have associative property that A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Okay, so that means associative. So, yeah. Please note down this and let me know. Then we will start the next. Third, we have existence of additive identity. Okay. So that means हमारे पास कोई वेक्टर है, हम इसमें कुछ ऐड कर रहे हैं and we are again getting the same vector. बता सकते हैं मुझे क्या ऐड करेंगे?
1
1 नहीं
0 0 0 0 0.
0. Good. Okay, so 0. And what is 0 in vectors? Null vector.
Null vector.
Next, fourth, existence of additive inverse or additive inverse. Okay, so that means A में हमने कुछ ऐड किया and you get a null vector. क्या ऐड कर सकते हैं?
Negative vector of A.
Very good. Okay, so please note down this, confirm me, then we will start next. Okay, good. Mitri and Lakshya, please confirm once this done.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Lakshya. Okay. Next is the fraction of vectors. Next is subtraction of vectors if A and B. If A and B are two vectors, then the subtraction, of B from A is defined as a vector sum of A and minus B and it is denoted by A minus B, that is A minus B is equal to A plus minus B. Okay, so what does this mean? Suppose we have this vector A, we have this vector B, and we have this. Let it be O. Okay, this is A. Suppose this is vector A. This is vector B. And so this will be equal to A plus B. Okay, triangular vector addition. This is A, this is B, this is A plus B. Now, what is minus B? Minus B means we will take a vector which is opposite to the direction of B. So this is minus B. This is minus B. Now, this is a, this is minus b. It means its direction is like this. Now this is a, let this be b dash. Okay, this is a, this b. So from O, if you are coming directly, then this will give you the sum. Okay, this one OB dash, this will give you the sum of these two vectors. So these two vector means A plus minus B. So if you're subtracting two vectors, then what does that means? You are adding A plus minus B. What is minus B? Minus B is opposite in direction to the vector B and having the same magnitude. This length and this length is same, only the direction is different. This clear? Mitri, Lakshya, Kush?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. Please note on this. Please let me know once this is done. Okay. Okay, then please write this question. Question is, if vector A, B, C be the vectors represented by the sides of the triangle, represented by the sides of a triangle, taken in order, then prove that vector A plus B plus C is equal to null vector. Okay, so what does this mean? We have a triangle. We have a triangle like this. Okay, this is point A. This is B. This is C. Okay, so this is, let this be C. Let this be A. Let this be B. So you need to prove A plus B plus C is equal to null vector. Please use the law of vector addition and prove it. Is done. Lakshya, Mitri, and Kush. Lakshya, Mitri, Kush, this one. कुछ आपका मैसेज मुझे मिला है बट ये किस पुराना मैसेज है आपका. Any doubt in this? Lakshya, Mitri, Kush? Okay, Lakshya. Very good. ठीक है, तो कुछ नहीं करना. We have this one. So Mitri and Kush, this one. Just check your answer. Vector A plus vector B plus vector C. क्या हो जाएगा? A plus B plus C is A means BC plus this one CA plus AB. Okay. So vector A plus B plus C is equal to what? यहाँ से check कीजिए. You have started from here, you goes to here, here, and then finally here. So इन तीनों का sum क्या हो जाएगा? Again BB BB dash. Okay. And फिर ये क्या होता है BB dash? This is nothing. This is a zero vector or null vector. So this is zero vector. ये हमें prove करना है. कुछ lecture में थी this one.
सर सेकंड स्टेप में वो बी हमने उसका इनिशियल और फाइनल देखा ना कि वो बी से स्टार्ट हुआ तो बी पे एंड हुआ.
हमने चेक किया यहाँ से है ना. फ्रॉम दिस अगर हम करें BC CA and AB then finally we reach at this position only. इन तीनों को जो हम sum करेंगे then we will again get BB vector. So that means this is the null vector. ठीक है?
Yes sir.
Okay, very good. Now next question is a very difficult question. This question came in CBSE 2019. Okay, if the sum of two unit vectors, if the sum of two unit vectors, if the sum of two unit vectors is a unit vector, is a unit vector, is a unit vector, prove that the magnitude of the difference, prove that the magnitude of their difference is root 3. And this question came in CBSE 2019. Okay, and this is a very difficult question. So you need 15 minutes for this. So please start doing this one and share your answer. Okay, lecture, I will agree in this. If the sum of two unit vector is a unit vector, okay. So पहले हम unit vector let करते हैं. Let this and this be two unit vector represented by side OE and AB of a triangle, OAB. Okay, so this one. Now, if these two are unit vector, then we can say that the magnitude of A is equal to magnitude of B, B cap. And it is given that the sum of two unit vectors is a unit vector. So that means it is also equal to this one. The sum का जो magnitude होगा, that is also a unit vector, and this is equal to 1. Okay. अब triangle भी हम draw कर देते हैं. So triangle will be like this. ये आपकी एक side होगी. This is the next side, and this is the next side. Now this is O. Okay, this is A, and this is B. This is A. We can say A cap. We can say this is B cap. Then this one, OB मुझे कोई बता सकता है कितना होगा?
A cap plus B cap.
A cap plus B cap. Okay. Now anyone can tell me the type of this triangle? This is isosceles, Galen, equilateral. कैसा triangle है?
Scalar triangle.
नहीं. Anyone else? कौन सा type of triangle है?
Isosceles.
ज़्यादा options नहीं है. अच्छा. Okay. Tell me the magnitude of this OA. सबने एक आंसर बता दिए, ठीक है? तो ज़्यादा options नहीं. What's the magnitude of this?
So equilateral equivalent like unit vector वो भी unit vector वो भी और उनका मतलब sum भी unit vector है.
Very good. ये equilateral है. क्योंकि इसका भी magnitude 1, इसका भी magnitude 1, इसका भी magnitude 1. So there is a equilateral triangle. So this is angle 60 degree. ठीक है. So question क्या था? Sum of two unit vectors is a unit vector. Prove that the magnitude of the difference is √3. Magnitude of the difference. So sum तो ये आ गया. अब difference कहाँ से मिलेगा हमें? हमें पता है this one. So हम क्या करेंगे? We will draw a vector which have the same direction as that of this, which have the same direction, same magnitude as of this one, but opposite direction. So we will take this vector, and this is minus B cap. Now, what we will do, we will now join this one. So this will give us, this is A, this is minus B. So ये क्या होगा? This one, this is A cap minus B cap. Okay. Now ये angle कितना हो जाएगा? This angle is what? 120 degree. 120. Complete is a 180 degree.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Okay. Now next. Now can you try this? ठीक है. थोड़ी सी geometry apply करनी. ये भी 60 होगा. Apply some geometry and tell me the answer. after is solve this. So, okay, we'll find this angle so that we can get a help in finding the side. So कोई बता सकते हैं एंगल कितना होगा? Anyone can tell what's this angle? 30 degree. Good, very good. Okay, ये 30 क्यों होगा? क्योंकि देखिए this magnitude is 1, this magnitude is also 1, so that means these two sides are equal. That's why these two angles are equal. So 120 degree. Let this angle be x. So plus x. This plus x is equal to 180. So twice of x is equal to 60. So we can say x is equal to 30. ठीक है, Maitri and Lakshya, this clear? Maitri
Yes,
and
sir.
Lakshya. Okay. Now, ये 60 ये 30 है, तो ये complete angle कितना हो गया?
90.
ये 90 हो गया. So इसके 90 होने का मतलब ये hypotenuse है.
Yes, sir.
है ना? अगर हम complete angle लेते हैं, this is 90, then this is hypotenuse. Okay, this is one side, this is one side. So हम Pythagoras theorem अगर apply करेंगे, then we will take the magnitude. We will take this magnitude plus this square is equal to this one, PB dash. So सबका magnitude है आपके पास. आपको क्या find करना था? Magnitude of the difference is √3. तो इसका magnitude find हो जाएगा. ठीक. Now अब आप stop कर सकते हैं. Please do this. Okay, push, very good. Meeting and lecture, please confirm me if this is done. Okay, Maitri, good. Lecture, please confirm. Okay, very good. Lecture. Next, we will start the next one. Next is multiplication. Next is multiplication of a vector. Multiplication of a vector. Of a vector. Of a vector by a scalar. Okay. अगर हम किसी वेक्टर को किसी स्केलर से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो क्या होगा? Let A be a given vector. Let A be a given vector and lambda is a scalar and lambda is a scalar. Then the product of the vector A and the product of the vector A by the scalar lambda denoted as lambda A is called the multiplication. Called the multiplication of vector A by the scalar lambda. some points we need to note that lambda A is also a vector, collinear to the vector A. Okay. Collinear to the vector A. So that means parallel or anti-parallel to vector A. Both the cases can be taken because again lambda -1 hai, then it will change the direction. Second is the vector lambda A is positive or negative, sorry, the vector lambda A has the direction same or opposite to that of vector A according as the value of lambda is positive or negative. Okay, the vector lambda A की direction क्या होगी? Same भी हो सकती है, opposite भी हो सकती है. That depends on the value of the lambda. Lambda positive है, direction same रहेगी. Lambda negative है, direction reverse हो जाएगी. And the third point is the magnitude. The magnitude of vector lambda A is lambda times the magnitude of A. The magnitude of the vector A. Okay, so lambda A is equal to magnitude of lambda, magnitude of A. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. So please note down this. ठीक है, और फिर हम क्लास ओवर करते हैं. Please note down the homework. अब NCERT में ज़्यादा questions नहीं हैं in vectors, so please parallelly do the exemplars problem also. So the homework is exercise 10.1, 10.2. 10.2 अभी आप नहीं कर सकते. Okay, 10.1 plus NCERT exemplars. exemplars में भी अभी आप कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं कर सकते. ठीक, अभी इतना ही कीजिए. Then in the next class we will do the further topics. ठीक है, तो exercise 10.1 अभी complete कीजिए. Okay, Kush, Akshay, Mitri.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.